Information you need. Turn us on at home, work, and in the car.
AM 1300 KGLO.
Your hometown news station is AM 1300 KGLO, streaming live online as well at KGLOAM.com, as we going to take a moment here to talk about the Stebens Children's Theater's next production coming up here on June 10th to the 14th. And Jacob Masters joins us, the artistic director at Stebens. And good morning. How are you?
Doing well today. How are you doing?
Well, it helps if I turn your microphone on. See, I'm not. we were both sitting here saying we're both not awake this morning, and there we go. Now to try saying good morning.
Wow, good morning. I'm doing even better now.
You sound a heck of a lot better now that we've got the mic on. Grim and Gruesome Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
That is the next production that's going on. Talk about what is Grim and Gruesome Grimm.
Absolutely. So Grim and Gruesome Grimm is a spooky, funny retelling of classic Grimm Brothers fairy tales that include Fitcher's Bird, Three Snake Leaves. These are stories that you may not have heard, your classic Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, those. These are the stories that are maybe a bit darker, have a little bit more nastiness in them, that our middle school students just love to perform.
It probably is something a little bit more that they don't usually experience, I'm guessing.
Yes, the typical middle school play will be very silly, very light. So when we brought this to the students and told them that they could have swords and poison and things like that, they got very excited. But at the same time, they've been really enjoying the light, joyful aspects of the play. For example, we end with everyone dying, but then we get up and we all dance. So it's fun.
Okay, it sounds. I'm already hooked in already. It sounds very, very unique. Talk about your student, and I always, we talk about student performers, but also you've got the crew as well, which sometimes they don't get enough credit, which then they deserve a lot of credit, because if it wasn't for the crew, that would not be able to go on, would it?
Yes, especially with shows like this, we have a lot of light and sound cues. We have fog, we have strobes, we have things that tell this sort of story, that give the ambiance of the show, that couldn't be possible without folks in the sound booth, the light booth, running things, making sure that everything happens on stage.
Talk a little bit more about your performers.
They are incredible. We've got some elementary school students and some middle school students from Clear Lake, Mason, down around, and they've just really embraced this show. They have been having silly fun times, trying to make each other laugh more than anything else. It's just fun. It's summer. They're having fun, and that's what's most important.
And yeah, like you say, it's summer, and obviously these kids are interested in theater and performing, and that's great to have such a good quality core group of kids. And I'm sure you have kids coming on board all the time as well that want to see what their friends are doing. Yes. and they want to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. We have many students who come to us saying, my friend saw us in a play and they said it was so cool, and to that I say, please bring them to Stebens. We have classes for everybody. Anyone can join. And even beyond that, folks who don't want to perform on stage have the opportunity to work backstage, have the opportunity to direct shows, have the opportunity to write things and be creative in whatever way they're able.
You talk about a little bit more about the educating these kids process. And like you say, you can teach them to act and perform, but like you just mentioned as well, once again goes back to our comments about the crew earlier. You still have to learn about that kind of stuff too, because obviously directing is something completely different, or running whatever light board or soundboard or whatever.
Absolutely. So at Stebens Children's Theater, our perception is that we aren't trying to create the future Broadway actors. We aren't trying to create the next Meryl Streep. We're trying to help these students find their voice and find their ability to communicate their story in whatever way that is, whether that is on stage, whether that's on the page, whether that's in the light booth. So our core mission involves just teaching students how to express themselves with their voice, with their bodies, with their imaginations.
If there are parents listening to this, or maybe even a potential student is listening or watching, we've got the online
Good
stream
morning.
as well. Yes, good morning again as well. But just talk about what they need to do to get involved. Just contact Stebens, or what's the process on that?
You can go to our website. You can look up Stebens in Google and just find us, or on Instagram or on Facebook. Come to our website. We have programs going all the time. We have upcoming summer workshops. Look at us. We have something for you.
Yeah. I know we kind of deviated from the performances coming up, but anything else you want to add about this show?
Absolutely. If you come to the show, you are going to have fun. You are going to laugh. I have been laughing in the audience every single performance. I have found something new and hilarious that these students have created. So please come out. We've got shows June 10th through the 14th. Our last day is at 2. Otherwise, we're at 7 in the evening. And look us up if you need more information.
And talk about buying tickets. And if you look at the prices, if you go to a performance any other place, you're going to pay a heck of a lot more than I think you're at Stebens. So.
Yes, they are $15 for adults. I believe $13 for students. And we want you here.
All right. Anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Have a great day.
All right. We appreciate you stopping in as always, and hopefully things go well June 10th through the 14th and all the performances. We'll talk to you again sometime soon.
Of course. Have a great day, Bob.
You bet. Jacob Masters, the artistic director at the Stebens Children's Theater here on your hometown news station, AM 1300 KGLO.